Hello there, and welcome back to episode 11 of Equal Board. And today, the first thing that we're going to do is help out a carpenter who's screaming for logs. And then I'll go over the plans that I got for today, because after yesterday's recording, I did have to take a break. Usually I record 2 episodes back to back, but after this pit here has been finished, and after I had to accept how darn close we are to the caverns, I had to sleep a night over that. But I came up with nice conclusions, and the city will grow. So what we're going to do first up, we're going to expand the city around the pit, because we need more apartments. We just need more basic living space. We are currently close to 100 people, and well, I'll do something similar like I did here. Irregular shaped blocks with irregular shaped apartments. I really like how this one went down, and I try to get that equal board style onto the next level there as well, while we're establishing a focus of authority down here. Further up on the surface, I did some thinking too. So here the whole thing is a little bit more problematic. I felt like making a tower with a moat around it, but then I realized, you know, look at this footprint here. The tower would have to have at least the footprint of this. Well, I could shorten this probably a bit here and get the pastures done somewhere else, but altogether, I don't know. I thought it through in several iterations, and it somehow always ended up feeling horrible in my ideas. So instead, we're just going to do a tower in the flat plains. So this tower is going to be not with limestone walls, so we'll keep the floor for the time being, but I'll work on the walls. I mean, the footprint here is also not fancy, so just as a couple of things up ahead of us. For today, I think I will focus mostly on making city progress again, because this is a pretty pressing matter. Also, we will see if the deep scrying method is working on out as intended by putting it to the extreme test. You know, if it didn't lie, it's all safe and fine there. It should be all perfectly fine without anything bad happening, but it should be. Doesn't mean that it is. Alright, so what do we have here? A llama fiend with deadly blood. Alright, this is as bad as things can be. This will be a massacre, unless my friends here can get out of there quickly, which they mostly can. Only the farmer, Datan, famous earthen, fell victim to the beast. So let's keep a camera on that creature, which got wrestled down by the military quite quickly. So this shows me simply that this method is not capable of gleaning all the cavities down there below. I don't know, maybe I'm not doing it right, but we're going to get back to our old methods and more in the fallen, and just be happy that it was something that I was able to kill. Oof. Alright. That was not cool. But, well, when is adamantine mining a walk in the park ever? Alright, so the good part is we already got the got some place where we can bury the poor fallen, and yeah, we've learned our lesson out of that. So that means we can use rails for determining pockets of liquid, very, very reliable, but when it comes down to cavities, well, we just saw what happened there. Poor Datan and the kiddo. But I was talking about also helping, or was I talking? No, I wasn't talking about, that was the previous take. Yeah, this fella here needs logs, so let's help. Let's help out. I'm always relieved when I see that my moody dwarfs just need something relatively harmless. So Turns out the deadly blood of the demon is taking its toll. Oh dear. So, let's see. Seriously injured. Cannot breed. Yeah, that usually leads to death. Let's see, 3 injured citizens. Okay. So people are dying here. Let's see if it's a trend or if it's just the people dying off that had contact with the monsters from down below. If it's a trend, we might very well see the end of this fortress like that. But I don't think it is the case. We definitely need more woodcutters than one. Alright. So the creature did take 2 of our fighters as well in the aftermath. Ah, demons. When will they stop being horrible? I hope never. Alrighty, so yeah, that was pretty oof. And what really worries me is the fact that this guy here, alright, or Chief Medical Dwarf just, I don't know how he got himself into such a horrible fight. I have no clue, but we're going to reassign the authority here a bit. Oh, this place doesn't have any doctors so far. Okay, I have no clue how this whole place did work so far. How? Anyways. I mean, I do very well remember that I had a brain fart there and forgot to assign doctors to this place. But how did anybody receive a treatment in here so far? And did anybody to receive a treatment so far? And did so many people die because of that? Oh my god. Yeah, right. Good. So, sandpier wood barrel. Decorated with high wood and encircled with bands of sandpier wood and persimmon wood. That's a very woody thing, isn't it? Alright, so yeah. Since we now know that this is not working as easy and well as the method that I was using before, at least when it comes down to the detection of cavities, I think I will keep using the rails for a quick glean on the liquids. That's what it's really good for. But yeah, with the cavities we still need to work differently there, obviously. Rest in peace. But I don't mind. I mean, it's always nice to have some learning experience while playing. Be it as rough as it might be. Okay, that also means we need to reassign 2 new people here. So, good thing that we got ourselves a couple of talented people still there. Dang it. And I wanted to assign a second squad as soon as I can. Alright, so with all the complications out of the way, let's build a city, right? I was really much more tense than I made it sound. But obviously our fighters, clad in copper, are powerful enough. Copper gear. It's much better than it sounds. So we're going to go for... yeah, let's keep it. Just trying to whip in some random shapes to make it look a little bit more natural. Oh yeah, more small gems. Baron Consort is visiting us, alright. This reminds me, it's midsummer. So, what did come out of our project of... Wait a sec. What is happening here? So we definitely should... Oh, I see what I did there. So... Yeah. Technically, the figurines that we've crafted should go back to the stockpile where I assigned it towards to. Or are they still lying there? So, where did the figurines go to? We can't do it like that. I did order 10 figurines of our one-handed friend, and I don't know where they ended up. That bothers me. I mean, this is artifact. This is another artifact. But in this box, there are no figurines. So where did the figurines go? Let's research figurines. So people are carrying them. Now I'm completely out of myself. All right, so here's the figurines of Reg Pain Machines. Oh, there's a boulder above it. Ah, well played. Alright, so everything's working out as intended. Oof. That's not the person that I wanted to look at. Okay, career change from Bone Doctor to Mason. That's a nice way of illustrating it. It's settling down. More of the same. Guys, you could have been more creative. Where's the one where he loses his hands? So, to start as a Bone Doctor. Alright. Getting closer. Yeah, I think the career change is the subtle hint of Ridge changing his job due to reasons. Alright, let's make more of these. They're fun. And I'm going to stick to the shale, as we obviously have plenty of that stuff available. Let's make 50 of them. And obviously our industry is working on out well, so we're going to keep working the event arena. I like that. Ice struck petrified wood. Awesome. That stuff is quite rare. Alright, there is one thing that really starts to bother me, and that is the fact that we're starting to run out of food. My food stockpiles are steadily dwindling. I noticed that a while ago, so we're going to forge some and see if that fixes it. If not, we'll have to slaughter a couple of animals extra, but we'll see about that. Alright. The hellish depths, again taking their toll. It's always the same with that place. Alrighty, so let's see to that the usual suspects are present. I want doors. I want... well, we ain't have any... We don't have any yet. But, if we'd had any, I'd wanted the glass blocks here. And I also want some mechanisms here. Do I need anything else? Technically, we could use the items for screw pumps. Yeah, let's do that. So... I can't make the magma safe right now, so let's get to our forge and change something about that. Speaking about my forge, there is work to do. Okay, there we go. I don't know if I want to stock up on smelters, in all honesty. More people! That's good, we need more people. I don't know if I want to stock up on smelters right now. But I do know that I want to go for another forge. Oh yeah, I know what I'm doing back here. So... we're obviously going to put up the glass industry and the clay industry. Okay. There we go. So I really need a space for my second squad where I can assign them. I have made the gear for those blokes already a while ago. Let's make that barracks just here. I always like to have my my strongest fighting force close to the core of the city. There we go. The mechanical spirals. Oh, why not? It's a really weird name, but I'll take it. So here we're now taking people from the lowest rung of the ladder. As you see, those guys, they were able to go from nobody to demon killer. I mean, 2 of them died, but I didn't mean to go take that fight to that at that very moment. The rails made me do it. No, I did it myself, but it's always easier to blame somebody else, isn't it? Even if it's some rails made out of stone. Jokes aside, it's not the end of the world. We're gonna be getting there, and the mechanical spirals will be living down there. A happy and jolly life. And since we are a boasty and rich culture, we are giving these folks the proper barracks they deserve. Here we go. Oh boy. So yeah, I'll probably also increase the stockpile size of doors, or tell you what, no, we're going to order them from the warehouse above. There we go. I really like this furniture stockpile. It's by chance probably really one of the most beautiful ones that I ever did. Let's polish the entire place. Jurists, get down on your knees. It's time to polish. They love that, don't you worry. Alrighty. Good stuff. We're also very much well on the way of pissing off the local fauna for good. Alright. Once they're done polishing the warehouse, which is by, in all honesty, a completely useless task. Don't get any false ideas here. Nobody will get any mood buff or anything except for me when I'm looking at this. It has to suffice. So, down here, let's see. I feel like this is a good block to go for something like a tavern and some apartments. So let's draw it. That's 4 on this side and 4 on that side. I like it. Let's give this tavern, though, a bit of a look like that. I like it. So, next to that, we're going to put up some fancy apartments. And let's see. There's still quite a lot of room here that we should and could use differently. Tell you what, I feel like, I know we already have a fat dining hall that almost doesn't get used there, but I'm very inclined to make another one. Or is there any other good thing that we could do? We could go for another temple. But first, let me draw a couple of extra apartments yet again. And see what amount of unused space will remain. So that one here would be just resulting in a pretty big glob of unused territory, and I don't like it. So we probably, I don't know what we're going to squeeze in there. Maybe even a library or something like that. Zuglar Dawnatic, the monster eradicator. Nah. Thanks, but nah. Burps are coming. I don't fear no burps. There we go. Works out like a charm. Let's do the same thing with the mechanisms. There we go. So, autumn may come as my industry here hopefully works like crazy to make wonderful shale figurines of different famous authorities here. It's like an action figurine industry just for dwarfs. Alright. So the best part is that I have a frickin' industry of war gear. That's what I like the most. So yeah, we're going to chop some more trees. It's time to plan the fighting forces that will represent our culture outside of this fort, if you get my idea. I have a side goal to fulfill. Alright. So far so good though. I really appreciate even the humans praying to the proper gods. I mean, it is very interesting that these guys are visitors to our temple and they're praying there as if they were dwarfs. These are not our monster eradicators. Although also our axemen, you know, they seem to love fire. Flickering sanctum. Well, autumn comes. Brilliant. I just figured that I have had enough of the naked temples here, and they are going to receive some altars when the almighty saving bar went into my way. Alright. So shouldn't I have more of these? Huh. Fairly surprised. I expected more of those. Oh yeah, I think I can make some more windows for the gemstone temple too. Masterpiece bronze breastplate. Wonderful. Alright. I don't like, though, the amount of dead people here in this vicinity. That's really a shameful amount. I mean, the fortress isn't that old yet, and we already have quite a lot of dead people to mourn. But turns out this world is just as conflictuous as I wanted it to be, and as weird as it might sound, you see me quite pleased about that. Because Dwarf Fortress might be a wonderful, complex, challenging experience and all, until you have mastered it to some degree. Then you quickly reach the point where you realize that it is terrifyingly easy to just stay afloat. Yeah, let's put it down like that. And yeah, so you're looking for challenges. I don't want that motley floor, thank you. Just allowed them to use whatever. This is not something you should do. This looks like ass. Believe me, I tried. No, we're going to make a shisty tavern. So, what kind of services in terms of city services don't I offer yet? Well, we're lacking a library, that's for sure. Should probably work on that. So, since this is a proper barracks, our soldiers will receive spots to sleep. Let's see. I wonder if you can nowadays make it happen that barracks are working as sleeping spot. So let's see. We have almost no guild halls. This will change very soon. Apart from that, we have pretty much everything in store that we need. Tell you what, we're going to keep this one as a potential guild hall candidate. Or, if not anything else, it's going to become a library. Thing is, I already know how hungry dwarfs become in the course of their adventures for guild halls. Right now, it's not happening too much, but let us go 5 episodes down the road, and you'll see there's guild halls all over the place after that. Because after a certain threshold of people has been reached, they start demanding these. Alert! That's for sure the caravan. Alrighty. The caravan has arrived, and the outpost liaison as well. Yeah, I'm not used to the guy yet, but we'll be. So, dear workshop people, tell me. Oh, Forgotten Beast has come. Huge three-eyed lizard with fire. Oh boy, am I happy that I don't have anything open to the caverns as of yet. So, it's the finished goods bin Oaken number 22. Alright. So... there it goes. I am very, very happy that this thing has no way of entering our base or something like that. Alright, our little guy here is producing his horse milk, where we can go trading. And diplomacy. Yeah, I will keep ordering all types of metals except for the ones that I am able to produce myself here, because that would be just a waste of carrying capacity for these. There we go! Need for large gems. Ooh. Sexy. I like that. Come on, English. Not the time to eat now. Traders are waiting. So the goal here remains the same. I want to barter for the stuff that I want to have, but at the same time I want to export as much wealth as possible. Wow, that is costly. I can't afford it. Dang. Alright, so what's going on here? So we're going to... oh, these beautiful metals. Next year we need to make more. Cool. So, of course, in case you're not aware of it, in situations like these, if you really want what's on the table there, you just go into your stockpiles and you bring them the most lavish meal that you can procure, and you will have a deal. The thing is, lavish meals currently, while I'm recording this, October 2024, they have an absurd value. They're just, it has comedic value. How much money you can earn by just exporting frickin' food. You can't gift it to the caravan to grind standing. That's not possible. Sheesh. When will it ever turn green? We almost can't afford anything. Dang it. Alright, so our figurines didn't sell as well as I was hoping for, but that is okay. I love to have challenges. So for the next year, we're going to do more than before. Instead, confine present? No, we're not taking new citizens right now. I do say, I like how the new level of the city looks like. Especially, I have now a tavern that I have no that I'm not shying away of keeping open for all visitors, because the rough cook has just a squad of heavily armed dudes around the corner, and dudettes, and they mostly wear beards. So, in short, I have no worries that whoever comes strolling and feels smart will come and leave in pieces. Now, thanks for watching, you all. It's been a blast. I really love this series. It's Forge is coming along nicely. I really like the prospect of building this fat chunk down there soon, but you know, we had to adjust a few things. I hope you enjoyed. Leave me a comment, leave me a thumbs up, consider subscribing, check out the description box. There's plenty of other fortresses that I built so far, so you can binge some if you wanted to. Also, feel free to support Icon Gaming financially. There's a couple of links down there, or go for the YouTube membership thingy, which gives you early access to all the videos that I've done. Don't you worry, none of my videos are ever paywalled. I just release a episode of Dwarf Fortress a day, and the ones who subscribe get to watch it earlier as a thanks for the support. That is all. But everybody else, all of this stuff will be going out for free. Now, enough of the jibber jabber. Thanks for being around, and see you all next time.